Are you already registered?
I am.
There are no long lines for them to get through at the check-in table. No support teams to make sure their equipment is ready for peak performance.
When you leave here, you will turn directly left.
And no big crowds gathered to cheer them on to victory. But when the starting gun sounds, these triathletes are ready to leave it all on the course. Your big-time international triathletes have probably never heard of this event at Henry Horton State Park. It's too short and not really a triathlon if you want to get technical about it, since swimming is replaced by paddling. But that does not make it any less competitive or any less fun.
My girlfriend talked me into it. Asked me if I wanted to do this race, and I said yes.
The modern triathlon got its start in the 1970s and became an Olympic event in 2000. While standard triathlons cover about 32 miles, competitors in ultra-distance triathlons cover over 140 miles at seemingly superhuman levels of speed and energy. The Hunters for the Hungry triathlon is not nearly as long or as intense, but it's still a challenging race.
They ran down to a private boat access upstream from us, and they boated down back onto our property, and then they had a bicycle component, a 3-mile bicycle ride after that. Yeah, the park is a perfect place to do a race like this. A lot of roads, a lot of trees. We've got the river that you can access easily.
The race consists of 3 stages: 3 miles running, 3 miles kayaking on the Duck River, and 3 miles pedaling a bike.
The hardest part definitely was the kayaking, for sure. It was just a lot of upper body work, and it was long and drawn out and just kind of, you know, slow, consistent pace. So that was definitely the hardest.
Win or lose, it's all for a good cause.
And just to have a good time and to finish and support the community.
The athletes pay $40 apiece to participate. The fees go to Hunters for the Hungry, a statewide program run by the Tennessee Wildlife Federation, which provides meat for people in need across the state. Funds raised from events like this are used to pay processors who cut, package, and freeze the deer donated by hunters.
We started in 1997. In our first year, we did about 7,000 pounds, which generated about 28,000 meals. Now we are annually doing about 130,000 pounds, which is serving over 500,000 meals a year.
All this sweat and effort is having an impact right here in Marshall County, where the money raised at this race will help provide several thousand meals for needy families.
The local food bank, the Good Samaritan in Lewisburg, comes by and picks it up, distributes to families that come by in need of food. And last year, that program fed over 500 families. It's just been growing every year, and the public has been really great embracing it and helping out.
This event actually got its start as a 5K running race, but it didn't take long to include kayaking and biking, taking advantage of the park's natural courses. And of course, every athlete has his or her favorite stage.
Probably the biking, because you go fast, you know, and especially with it being a 3-mile distance, you know, I knew it was going to go fast and be easy, even if there were a few uphills. You know, going fast is fun.
The real reward here is more than just a medal or a ribbon. Helping your own community is always a victory, and if you can have a good time while you're doing it, well, that's even better.
I had a wonderful time regardless of how I done. It was a blast. I'll definitely do it next year.
I'm Craig Owensby on the Wild Side.